Exactly.
Oh well. Next map is going to be on Echo. Bit of a smaller map. Only 2 spawns.
Definitely think we could see 1 or 2 of these players just go for a safe early pool just because the map's rush distance is pretty small. It's 2-player, you know exactly where your opponent's spawning. Definitely not going to see a hyper greedy gas before pool, I don't think, on this map.
Probably not, but Life, he doesn't care, man. He could actually go for the exact same build. He's like, well, he probably just won't do it twice.
Definitely something else to consider, yeah.
There's a lot of mind games coming into his DBZ like this simply because of those builds.
Absolutely. Well, the map is loaded. Let's see if Dark is going to take a 2-0 lead or if Life can bring it back and tie it up.
SK텔레콤 D1다 박영우 vs KT 로스터 라이브 이승현.
The bottom right in red, up 1 game. It's Dark for SKT.
Up here in the top left, it is Life for KT. Losing that build order.
Definitely annoying, but in a best of 5 like this, you just go, oh, okay. It's like I'm playing with a handicap now, but there's nothing I could have done.
Yeah.
And I really don't think that was a bad choice by Life either. It was just a nice strategic choice by Dark.
These things happen. Looks like Dark will not be going for it this time around.
No.
Let's see how Life reacts. Is he going to play more defensively, go for that 15 pool, or is he just going to go for that 15 hatch again, just play it like it never happened and play a normal game? Today will be Dark Day.
Could be.
Isn't it Children's Day today, Wolf?
Yeah, that it is. I hope it's not dark at all, and I hope that everyone's happy. And today is a Korean holiday called Children's Day, where just celebrate having kids around and go out and go to the playground with them. And everybody goes outside usually, except Starcraft people like us. We go inside and watch this awesome esport. But
exactly.
There's a lot of kids downstairs watching this, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Kids at home watching.
You know, the best parents would actually bring their kids here and take them away from the playground and say, enjoy the Starcraft match.
Go to the esports playground.
Ah, we are going to see a 15 pull from Live, so.
Oh, double harvest, double the fun. People are really
people love
pushing that double harvest out there.
Yeah.
Bringing it into the SPL stream.
Ooh, look at this. Live actually going for a fast gas behind this. This means it's going to be very quick zerglings on the map. It's going to be, you know, a bit of aggression from Live coming up. He's going to go for a little bit later of an expansion behind it. But if he can hide it well enough, he can get a lot of lings out and just maybe even checkmate Dark.
Yeah, this is definitely a cool idea. Puts those drones in right away. Hatchery goes down, of course, now. Slightly delayed with this, but it's going to be, if he does commit to this type of attack like you're talking about, mostly just going to be for producing that extra larva. And obviously, if the Dark sees no hatchery, he's going to be way too suspicious. He's going to play way too defensively, so he needs to make a hatch no matter what, or which way you look at this.
Absolutely, yeah. He has to be very careful not to give it away.
Well, Dark has his own gas at home, and if he gets wind of this, he can make a defensive baneling nest.
Yeah, we'll probably see one from Dark regardless, but he'll most likely be going for that speed eventually when that spawning pool comes up. There will be a window there where Life, you know, he will have a lot of lings and speed much, much earlier than Dark.
Yeah.
And Dark will not have the baneling nest ready.
Yeah, it's not going to be ready yet. Life fighting, fear the Zerg.
Absolutely. Welcome, guys. Enjoy.
Zerg doing very well in this tournament, that's for sure.
That is for sure. And the Ling production has begun now, so Life he's got to hide them. He's got to make sure they do not get scattered by any overlords.
Yeah.
He might even want to try and push the overlord back.
With the queen, yeah.
Yeah. And he cannot let a Ling scout from Dark happen.
You know, Dark's actually moved his own overlord back already.
Yeah.
He's going to have them in a position to spot the Lings when they come out, but that's, you know, sometimes too late. Life stopping at just 15 drones here and going straight Lings from this. His Ling speed like 20, 30 seconds ahead here. He's going to continue to scout with these first few Lings, but 10 more. There's the baneling nest for Dark, but like you said, it's not going to be ready in time for this attack.
No.
Especially not on Echo.
Definitely will not. And it's going to depend how many Lings we see from Dark as well. Looks like he has no plan to make any more just for now. Continually droning up. Yeah, can keep droning as well. So he's going to come into big surprise in just a moment.
Yeah. No scout. The one Ling he was trying to scout with Life denied with his queen. 26 lings on the map, and he's just going to go now with speed finishing. Here we go. This is his first glimpse. Baneling Nest isn't ready. He starts 14 lings in response. His speed will be done by the time Life gets here. It's going to be more of a numbers issue, though.
Yeah, it's going to be a big problem. Baneling Nest will finish in time for a couple of lings to start morphing. Life's going to have to do the damage pretty quickly and try and find these lings as well.
Yep. All right, coming in here now. Those two Banelings on the low ground are already spotted and will likely be taken out here. Good stop position micro on those drones. The Queens are actually doing a lot of work here on the denial. Life does finally start to target them down, though. Will he break through? These two Banelings on the high ground nearly completed, but they're not ready yet. I think he's going to barely hold this.
Yeah, I think he just might with these two Banelings. Unless he screws up, he'll detonate.
That first detonate not very good, and that hatchery may end up getting focused down here.
Oh!
That could have been so good.
It could have been. He still has enough lings, though, to fight this back, as well as both Queens surviving.
But Life, you know, evens up the worker count, actually. It's now 21 to 21. And he's starting to saturate his own base. He's transitioning out of this.
Yeah, he's got to get his own Baneling Nest, by the way. Like, he has to get that ASAP, but we're going to see a pretty ruthless counterattack from Dark as well. Oh, man, look at that micro from Life there.
Really good. And he's much more confident with his lings as well than we see the Dark and his Banelings. Like there's a few detonates Dark definitely could have hit, but he just wasn't confident enough to do it.
Yeah. Here we go. Here comes the counterattack.
Uh-oh, that was scary. Okay. Get that one Baneling targeted down if you can. This is incredible micro from these two. All right, yeah, the Baneling Nest is coming up here, but it's still a ways away, and Dark is coming for that counterattack.
He's got to deal with this Baneling now so he can fight with everything.
Okay, now he can. Dark still has a better link count here. He's just going to fight. Yeah. Continue to warp some Banelings now as he's chasing up here.
Life's going to run out again. He's going to have to pull back. He might be trading too much.
Dark has way more lings here. Yeah. Like, way more lings.
Still, Baneling Nest still making. It's going to weigh us away 10 more seconds at least.
Yeah, and once the Baneling Nest is done, he's still have to morph the Banelings on top of that. Dark's Baneling control here, pretty good zoning these lings out so he can get closer and closer to that base. More and more Banelings being morphed. Life morphing his Banelings. They're very vulnerable. He's morphing them way too close to the ramp here. They're already getting canceled down. And Dark is going to try to push through. Another one gets canceled.
One might finish in time. Oh, but that Baneling hit stops it. Wow.
And Life is in some serious trouble here. He's going to lose his Queen. Here comes way too many Banelings in here. Another Baneling gets canceled.
One's going to finish for Life. Oh, just 99%.
Barely not able to finish. GG. Dark takes a quick 2-0.
Wow. Very nice hold from Dark and great follow-up.
Crowd is going crazy about this one, Moonlade.
Yeah, this is a quick one. Super aggressive. Dark's playing fantastic.
He really is. Some really good decision making. And I feel like this is this is starting to feel like a Chinese ZBZ semis, man.
Yeah, it's hyper aggressive, especially with these two players. And Life is now down 2 games, and he's on the risk of getting knocked out. You know, Dark's on match point at this point.
Yeah, he is. Now, like, there's certain things when you're down in a series like this in ZBZ, you have to think about, like, you might have to just go full first because you can't die to a builder loss. You have 1 life left. You have to play safe. Luckily for Life, this is Cactus Valley, so maybe he can just go for a normal hatch first build. Nothing too greedy, but at least hatch first here because it's a bigger map. One of the larger ones.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous situation there. Like, he cannot drop another game, so he has to be so afraid of every all-in the Dark could possibly do. And it could happen at any time as well.
Yeah, it really could. Dark in such a good mood here.